It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Apparently that's spot on at 10 Celsius. So it's frippin' warm. And the snow is mostly gone, but not entirely gone. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain and then turn to snow in the midnight hours, and maybe we'll have flurries tomorrow, but I don't think it'll lay because the ground's getting pretty warm here. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with this warm spell. I emptied out my, so-called pond, and I'm wondering, do I divert water to it or do I move the tree to it? And I think I want to move the tree today, because I've been talking for like 3 years about moving that frickin' tree. So that's probably something that's going to happen. Even though we see there's actually standing water down in there now, but this part of the path is so narrow that I've been afraid I'm going to fall in it the whole time it's here. The mail people have come and gone. The poor UPS folks are renting U-Haul trucks right now. That was weird. I asked him. He says, yeah, well, it's been too long since we've been able to do maintenance on our trucks, and they're starting to break down, so we're borrowing U-Hauls so they can get them in the shop. Like, wow, that's a lot. Look at, it's Christmas double eve, I suppose, in technicalities. So let's see, Monday was Yule, and here we are harvesting dry but also definitely ripe raspberries. These are Joan J. thornless. They need protection from herbivores because they get eaten. They haven't dropped their leaves. They've had their leaves eaten off. In places where they're protected, they still have their leaves on. And those are some. But then out here, they get nibbled on pretty bad. Here's some more. And then there's one that just fell off down there. They're dry, but they're ripe. And they've got just as much, if not more, of food value to them as they do in the summer. So yeah, primo cane raspberries all the way. Primo cane fruit in general is just the best. Here you can see there's gnats. A little cloud of them right here. They seem to pop up anytime things thaw. So yeah, with the big splits in the trunk of the pear, I am concerned. I am very concerned about its well-being in general, and whether I should just cut it to like a coppice or pollard height and just let its roots get going. Because I could face the uneven growth here. This part, if I cut it here, like here, I could face this towards the shade, and then it'd balance out on the other side. And the reason I'm thinking that is, oh, but that starts even lower than I thought. And it's like such a big gap in there. Yeah, so this pear is not a happy pear. Not even a little bit happy. Even if I don't move it, it might die. If I move it, it might die. It's got the telltale green lichen on it, which is usually like a pre-digestion. That is getting the tree ready for death, typically. If you see the bright green lichen on your trees. Not moss. Moss is a different story. It has to be actual lichen. I'm only learning about lichen now. Being from Pittsburgh, our air quality wasn't good enough for us to have lichen previously. That's only something that's popped back up within the past 5 years, incrementally. Species by species. They're just barely starting. So this is my makeshift pond. And there's a pump in there that doesn't have a battery, but I don't know, it's probably frozen. Yeah, that's frozen solid. I probably should have brought this in a while ago. Oh, it's trying. Shockingly, it is trying. Woo! Slippy things. Yeah, I don't know. Interestingly, this very deep spot with all the wood chips has been a part that stayed froze, where a lot other of it did not. Wonder if that's true on both sides. And then you can see this is actually overflowing. But the good news is it is flowing then away from the house and continuing to flow down to here. And yeah, this deep wood chip spot also is still frozen. Cool. I do plan to build up the wood chips quite a bit more all around here. That'll help get the mushrooms going real good. This section here was where we got those wine caps actually fruiting. Not that I didn't put them a bunch of places, that just happens to be where they actually came up. And up under here I still have some more plastic to remove, which is frustrating, but what can you do? Ha! Wow, that asparagus is super squished. That's funny. We'll wave goodbye to the mail person. That's what the big rumble is he's backing up the turnaround. Yep. That's what's going on around here. I put one more set of seeds in so far today. So squeaky. And they're down here. I decided to put paper between the soil. So I put down seeds, then I put down advertisement paper, and that's so that it'll be easier to peel the wood chips off in the spring. And I do want to keep doing that with each of these. But again, we'll have thaws on and off again throughout the season, like no doubts there. It's just kind of how it is. I also relocated the spawn back here, so there should eventually be more wine caps back in here. I think I'd like to plant a, what are these fuzzy things going around? I'd really like to plant a persimmon here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Don't know, you guys. I don't know. It's always weird having a warm day after so much snow and knowing that it's just going to rain and then get cold again pretty soon is sometimes a little bit frustrating, because it's like, how much could I actually possibly do? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. I'm too tired. I'm too tired. Also, we got the water. Why are you pushing your thingamajiggy? Does your water even come out when you push your wood chips the whole way down like that, crazy pants? Give me your bedding. Bird and all if it has to be. There you go. Now you'll be able to reach your water, which still needs refilled, but... Hi. Hi. How are ya? So yeah, I think I'm gonna bring these fellas over to the porch where the boxes are in order to install the water thawer. Is water coming out? Hold on, I'll go get it for you. So yes, the roosters have thawed water, but I guess not thawed enough to... How did you manage to empty it out? Did it leak? It's been frozen for a week. How is it low? Yep, so they're cranky about their water. I don't understand how they got it to that point, but I'll fix it. Oh, guys. Huh. Good birds. And the hens are still laying 3 to 4 eggs a day. It's great. It's good stuff. So I hope you're having a good one. Thanks for visiting the cliffside. Really pretty day. This has been Permaculture. Take care. Bye.